Captain Ibrahim Traore's unexpected decision to grant amnesty to soldiers involved in a controversial coup attempt has left many questioning the future of Burkina Faso. What are the potential consequences of this bold choice? And how will it impact military loyalty and national stability? Ibrahim Traore's leadership journey. First, let's talk about who Ibrahim Traore is and what he represents for Burkina Faso. Since taking power in September 2022, Traore has quickly become a pivotal figure in the country. At just 34 years old, he is not only the youngest head of state in the world, but also a military captain navigating through some turbulent waters. His rise to power came during immense dissatisfaction with the previous government. Citizens were frustrated with the rising violence from extremist groups and the government's inability to respond effectively. So, when Traore made headlines by cutting salaries for ministers while increasing pay for government workers by 50%, it sent a powerful message. He's prioritizing ordinary citizens over political elites. A leader who listens to the people. It's refreshing, right? This approach signifies a shift towards governance that is more transparent and accountable. Traore is attempting to reshape the political landscape by addressing long-standing issues that have plagued the country for years. But here's where it gets interesting. Traore's leadership style is not just about making bold decisions. It's about fostering a sense of unity and purpose among the people. He understands that to combat the rising threats from extremist groups like ISIS and Al-Qaeda, he needs the support of both the military and civilians. A prelude to change. Now, let's look at the context surrounding Traore's leadership specifically. The failed coup attempt in 2015. This event was crucial in shaping Burkina Faso's political landscape. The coup highlighted widespread frustration with the government's failure to tackle rising jihadist violence and corruption. After that coup attempt, there was palpable unrest among citizens. Many felt disillusioned with their leaders and were calling for significant change. Fast forward to today, and we can see how these historical grievances have influenced current political dynamics. Traore himself came to power through a coup that ousted interim president Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba, who faced criticism for his failure to effectively combat extremist threats. This historical context is essential for understanding why Traore's government might grant amnesty to foster unity among military ranks and stabilize a nation still reeling from past conflicts. The failed coup of 2015 serves as a reminder of how fragile political stability can be in Burkina Faso. It underscores the need for leaders like Traore to navigate these turbulent waters carefully. By granting amnesty, he aims to heal divisions within the military and create a more cohesive force capable of tackling security challenges head-on. What it means for Burkina Faso. So, what exactly does this amnesty entail? In December 2024, Traore passed an amnesty law aimed at forgiving soldiers involved in the coup attempt against Damiba. This decision has sparked considerable debate. Some see it as a necessary step towards healing, while others view it as a dangerous precedent. Supporters argue that granting amnesty can help heal rifts within the military and promote national reconciliation by allowing former adversaries to move forward without fear of prosecution. Traore is fostering an environment conducive to stability. It's about building bridges rather than walls. But here's where it gets tricky. Critics are raising serious concerns about potential impunity for those who have committed serious offenses during the coup attempt. They argue that without accountability measures, this decision could undermine the rule of law and erode public trust in government institutions. And let's be honest, trust is critical when it comes to governance. This tension between reconciliation and accountability is at the heart of Traore's dilemma as he navigates post-coup governance. The politics of forgiveness. Now let's dig into what might be motivating Traore behind closed doors. Why would he choose to grant amnesty? Investigating his political motivation reveals a leader keen on consolidating power while addressing internal military tensions. By granting amnesty, he hopes to unify factions within the armed forces and prevent further unrest. It's a strategic move aimed at strengthening his position as commander-in-chief. If soldiers feel supported rather than threatened by their leadership, they're more likely to rally behind them during challenging times. But here's where it gets complicated. This approach raises critical questions about Traoré's long-term vision for governance in Burkina Faso. Is he prioritizing stability over accountability? The answer may lie in how he balances these competing interests moving forward. It's all about striking that delicate balance between maintaining order and ensuring justice challenges that many leaders face worldwide. This brings us back to our earlier discussion about public trust. Can you build trust if people feel justice has been sacrificed? Expert opinions on the Amnesty decision. To gain deeper insight into this controversial decision, let's hear from some analysts and political experts who have been closely monitoring Burkina Faso's situation. Many experts believe that while amnesty could foster military loyalty in the short term, it risks setting a dangerous precedent for future governance. Some analysts argue that without accountability measures, such decisions could further erode public trust in government institutions. They warn that allowing individuals involved in serious offenses to escape punishment could lead to a culture of impunity where actions have no consequences. On the flip side, some experts highlight that Traoré's approach may be necessary given today's pressing security challenges that require a united front from all military personnel. In an environment where extremist groups pose significant threats, fostering unity within the armed forces can be seen as a pragmatic move. The impact on military cohesion. The recent amnesty law passed in Burkina Faso is not just a legal decision, it's a strategic maneuver that could significantly reshape military loyalty and dynamics within the armed forces. By granting amnesty to soldiers involved in the failed coup attempt of 2015, Traoré aims to unify factions within the military and prevent further unrest. But let's think about this for a moment. What does this mean for loyalty among soldiers? On the one hand, it could foster a sense of camaraderie and loyalty among those who feel their past actions are being forgiven. This could lead to a more cohesive military force, which is crucial as Burkina Faso faces increasing threats from extremist groups. On the flip side, there's a risk that this amnesty could set a dangerous precedent. Soldiers might feel emboldened to act without fear of repercussions, potentially leading to more attempts or insubordination. How citizens react to amnesty. Now, let's shift our focus to public sentiment regarding this amnesty. The people of Burkina Faso are understandably divided on this issue. On the one hand, many citizens see the amnesty as a necessary step toward national reconciliation after years of political instability and violence. They believe that forgiving past actions can help heal wounds and foster unity. However, there's also significant skepticism among the populace. Many fear that granting amnesty could undermine justice and accountability. Citizens want to see their leaders held responsible for their actions, especially after enduring years of violence and insecurity. This public pulse is crucial for Traoré as he navigates these turbulent waters. If he misjudges public sentiment, he risks losing support and facing backlash from those who feel justice has been sacrificed for political expediency. Moreover, social media plays a huge role in shaping public opinion, with platforms like Twitter and Facebook buzzing with discussions about amnesty. Traoré must be aware of how quickly public sentiment can shift. Amnesties past and present. When we look at historical precedents, it's essential to compare Traoré's amnesty with past instances in Burkina Faso and other countries. History has shown us that while amnesty can promote peace, it can also lead to unintended consequences. For example, previous amnesties in Burkina Faso have often aimed at fostering stability, but sometimes resulted in increased violence or instability when former combatants felt emboldened by their lack of accountability. The question we need to ask ourselves is, can Traoré learn from these lessons? In countries like South Africa, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission was established post-apartheid to address past injustices while promoting national unity. While it had its successes, critics argue that some perpetrators escaped justice due to the amnesty provisions. This raises an important question. Can we truly achieve reconciliation without accountability? But will history repeat itself? Or can Traoré navigate these challenges effectively? It's a delicate balance that he must strike as he seeks to unify his military while addressing pressing security threats, terrorism, and turmoil. Speaking of security threats, let's discuss how this decision intersects with ongoing security challenges in Burkina Faso. The country has been grappling with rising violence from extremist groups since 2015, leading to thousands of deaths and widespread displacement. Traoré's administration faces immense pressure to combat this insurgency effectively. By granting amnesty, he may be attempting to consolidate military support against these external threats while simultaneously addressing internal divisions. However, if not managed carefully, this strategy could backfire. If soldiers perceive that they can act with impunity due to amnesty provisions, it could embolden risky behavior or even encourage future coup attempts. The balance between maintaining order and ensuring accountability is delicate and requires careful management. Moreover, Burkina Faso shares borders with countries facing similar security challenges. Mali and Niger are also struggling with extremist violence. This regional instability means that any missteps by Traoré could have ripple effects across West Africa. The future of governance in Burkina Faso. As Traoré navigates these complex dynamics, his decisions will undoubtedly shape the political landscape for years. If he successfully fosters unity within the military while addressing public concerns about justice and accountability, he may strengthen his position as a leader capable of steering Burkina Faso toward stability. The road ahead is fraught with challenges, but also presents opportunities for growth and reform. For example, if Traoré can implement effective policies that address both security concerns and public sentiment about justice, he may pave the way for a more stable government. Moreover, international support will play a crucial role moving forward. If Burkina Faso can demonstrate progress in addressing security issues while maintaining accountability for past actions, it may attract foreign aid and investment, something desperately needed for economic recovery. As we continue to monitor this evolving situation in Burkina Faso, it will be fascinating to see how Traoré's decisions unfold and what impact they will have on both military dynamics and public sentiment moving forward. Do you believe that granting amnesty is a step toward healing and unity? Or do you think it sets a dangerous precedent for future governance? So please comment below. If you find this video insightful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more updates on important topics like this one. Thank you for watching.